Rouse's is proud of the creativity and the unparalleled entertainment in New Orleans, and honored to highlight it with their sponsorship of Steppin Out on WYES.
Steppin Out is made possible in part by Susie and Pierre G. Villery.
With a lifetime of passion for public television, we're pleased to help underwrite Steppin Out.
Please join us in supporting WYES TV.
Peggy Laborde, and welcome to Steppin Out, with updates from the local restaurant, arts, and entertainment scenes. Joining me, Poppy Tucker, host of Louisiana Eats on WWNO Radio. Hey, Poppy.
Hey, Peg.
Hi. Also with us tonight, Sophie Harris Vorhoff, Executive Director of the Lafitte Greenway. Welcome, Sophie. It's great to see you. Hi.
Great to see you.
Hey, Bruce Sunpie Barnes, band leader, music historian, but here with us to discuss an upcoming event at the New Orleans Jazz Museum. Howdy, how you doing, Sunpie?
Hello, world. Hello, Peggy.
Good to see you. Hi.
Good.
And Stephen Edwards, music director of the Symphony Chorus of New Orleans. Welcome back, Stephen. Hello. And of course, Alan Smason of theatercriticism.com and the Crescent City Jewish News. Hey. And Poppy Tujague is having a birthday.
A big birthday. And of course, with the crazy year that they've had this year, moving the restaurant up the street towards Canal in June, and then Hurricane Ida closing them for almost a month, Tujague is finally going to get to celebrate their 165th anniversary year during the month of December. And they're doing it, oh, look at the delicious oysters on brochette Chef Gus Martin's whipping up over there. They're having this celebration with specially priced Nicolas Fouillat Brut Reserve champagne by the glass and by the bottle. Look at the beautiful private dining rooms at Tujague. So much to see. And Alan, pay attention because they're celebrating with a special Sazerac collection served in commemorative 1856 Riedel Rocks glasses. And there's 3 choices for Sazerac. There's a High West Rye Sazerac. It's very limited edition. Midwinter's Night Dram is what they're calling that. You keep the glasses when you get that special drink. There's a Pierre Ferrand 1840 Grand Champagne Cognac version of the Sazerac. And then, of course, Sazerac Rye, the classic. There's so many gifts between you can get extra 1856 glasses, gift certificates, and of course, there's Drag Queen Brunch coming up this Sunday and on December the 26th. So if maybe today just pushed you over the edge with Thanksgiving and the meats and all of the eating, let me suggest a refreshing place to go. The Sneaky Pickle just opened up where Maurepas Foods used to be on the corner of Burgundy and Louisa. And of course, it's a vegan-vegetarian restaurant. They also now have the Brine Bar. That's what you're looking at right there. And delicious house-made drinks. That was based with a ginger lemonade that was spicy and delicious. Now check this out. I never ate loofah squash before. Well, it was delicious, prepared at the Sneaky Pickle. The menu's so interesting. There were egg rolls with black rice and sweet chili aioli. Their Brussels sprouts are not to be missed, served on toast with cashew tofu cheese. For those who are looking for something traditional, there's a Reuben sandwich with smoked tempeh. There's flatbreads. There's veggie burgers. It's sunny, it's bright, it's beautiful down there on the corner of Burgundy and Louisa. So give your digestive system some vegetables for a change and go visit.
Thank you so much, Poppy. And now moving over to Alan with news from Southern Rep. It's been a while.
Yeah, well, maybe not in time for Thanksgiving, obviously, but in time for Christmas, Southern Rep is starting to make some rumblings. They've been largely quiet since the pandemic. And again, their first announced play for 2021 was supposed to be Pamela Davis Nolan's Chemin de Bayou, but it was postponed, and there's been no date yet announced as to when it will be set. However, as you probably know, Aimée Hayes, the producing artistic director, had announced her departure. She left a year ago after a perfect storm came between a huge budget shortfall and then the COVID pandemic. And then, of course, our interim artistic director that's on now is Sasha Grandois. There was actually another interim artistic director that was there, but only for a short time. And, of course, the announcement came not so long ago that the St. Rose de Lima Church that they had called home was no longer going to be leasing to them, and then silence until now. But now Sasha Grandois has announced that there is a new play coming out, a regional premiere of a Thanksgiving-themed play. It's by Larissa Fasthorse, and if that sounds like a Native American, perhaps, you're correct. The concept of the Thanksgiving play is that a group of whites are attempting to put on a play to honor Native Americans Month, and they hire a Native American actor to act as their cultural compass, but it turns out that she may not be Native American at all, and the plan goes downhill from there. The Thanksgiving play previews are on December the 8th and 9th. Opening night's Friday, December the 10th. And the venue is new, the Design Room number 630 in Monroe Hall on the Loyola University campus. Meanwhile, Peggy, there will be off next week, of course. I want to let everybody know about some openings next week of some holiday cheer. First off, there's the best Christmas pageant ever, the musical, at Slidell Little Theater. It runs 3 weekends, so check that out. And again, a reminder that Elf is being directed by Gary Rucker, and it's going to be playing at Rivertown Theaters for the Performing Arts, also starting on December the 3rd and continuing for 3 weekends as well. And last but certainly not by no means least, don't forget the Victory Bells and Bryce Slocum will be at BB Stage Door Canteen at the National World War II Museum for a swinging Christmas with Courtney Anderson, Andrea Pizza, and Hannah Rachal. It should be a great time.
All right, thank you so much. And over to Sophie. Looking ahead a little bit, December the 9th, the Lafitte Greenway will be ablaze at night, as has happened for the past few years, with lots of special, very, very creative lighting fixtures and sculptures. But you've got more than just lights this time, don't you?
That's right, Peggy. Last year, we opened the new Greenway Plaza right where the Greenway meets Bayou St. John. Folks might know it, right by Parkway Bakery and Tavern's parking lot. And this space has now grown into home of the weekly Crescent City Farmers Market. Every Thursday night, they're out there from 3 to 7 p.m. It's a really lively and wonderful. And on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, December 9th, 10th, and 11th, we're holding Greenway Supernova at this space. It's going to feature light-based art installations from local artists, live music, really wonderful artists on the new stage in that space. We're opening up the space that used to be the old brake tag motor vehicle inspection station and is now a community pavilion. And there will be a holiday arts and crafts market in that space. So it's just the perfect timing to come out, view, enjoy. It's all free. Music, food, drink, celebration for everyone.
That sounds great. And I love the idea that you're going to have lots of music, too. This is a little bit more extensive than usual, isn't it? You've got music stage.
Yeah, we're really thrilled about this. Exactly. Supernova, we held it for the first time last year, and it was really in the midst of COVID, so we weren't able to have the sort of energy that we love to see at Greenway cultural events. So there's going to be 2 bands every night, trios happening in the station right at 5 o'clock, and then on the small stage at the plaza, we have like a really wonderful lineup with Shannon Powell on Thursday night and Bon Bon Vivant on Friday, and Michelle Lake and the Little Big Quartet on Saturday evening.
Yeah, the lineup is really, really impressive, too. That's great. And Bon Bon Vivant, Michelle Lake, my goodness, it goes on and on. This is great. Now, your favorite part of the Greenway itself, aren't you a particular fan of the murals that are up and down, too, huh?
Yes, there's so much wonderful art on the Greenway. We're really lucky to have a couple of artworks by B. Mike that are on the Greenway. And this coming year, we're also going to be doing a brand new art installation, a new mural on the basketball court, which is just a mile down the Greenway from where Supernova is happening, and is really a space with so much energy, basketball, sports. We run fitness classes out there, and again, new artwork coming to the space very soon.
Well, once again, congratulations. Looking forward to being out there with, especially doing some shopping. I like that. That's a great new addition, too. But thank you so much. And moving over to Sunpie. My goodness, the New Orleans Jazz Museum has been rocking a lot lately, but especially for this special fundraiser, right?
Yes, it is. It's the 4th annual Improvisations Gala that's coming back to town on December 4th. It'll start at 8 o'clock and go to 11, but actually before that, the patron party is something you do not want to miss. We're going to have the Trumpet Mafia there.
Well, before you go any further, let us show everybody, and there's a nice connection that we want to set up too, but here are one of the special bands is the Trumpet Mafia.
Yes.
Let's take a listen. They're on hoverboards, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Something that I wouldn't do. I can say that for sure.
Now, your son, can you spy your son here? Where is he?
I can.
Located?
He's on that second.
On the second floor?
No, actually, he's on the first. He's on the first floor there. He's down there with the white T-shirt on and. To the
left, maybe? Yeah, okay.
He's on the left.
What a great idea. So we've got the Trumpet Mafia, but we've also got, my goodness, Charmaine Neville. Ooh, it's always great to hear her. And
yeah, Charmaine is going to be there. This is wonderful. It's more like a festival, to tell you the truth. It is a mini festival on the grounds of the New Orleans Jazz Museum.
And Herlin Riley, wow. I mean, some top brass here, and of course, Corey Henry. But and I know the baby dolls are going to come out too, but you're going to be the MC this time. You're not performing, are you?
I'm not performing, I'm MCing, so I have to get my, get hooked on phonics and get my words together, you know, to announce this bevy of people. And some amazing things are going to happen that evening. You have to come out and see the collage of lights that have been put together, including a 30-foot lit windmill representing the Moulin Rouge that's going to be on the grounds of the New Orleans Jazz Museum. So these are talking about being lit. I mean, this thing is going to be wonderful. Also, the curation of the food and drinks that are there is incredible every year, as well as the silent auction. And all of this money that's being raised for this gala is going to help to pay for musicians and education programs that are there on the grounds of the museum. So it is a wonderful evening. You really want to start with the patron party and make your way until 11 o'clock. Dancing right there at the New Orleans Jazz Museum.
Sounds great, and we would be remiss if we didn't give a special nod to Randy Fertel, who I know is very part of the beginnings of this and has done so much for local music, but especially the New Orleans Jazz Museum. But Sunpie, my goodness, you wear so many hats. A former park ranger, right? Of course, musician with Zydeco, but music historian. You know, congratulations for all that you've been doing in the last many, many years here in New Orleans as well.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I like to stay busy, so, you know, being a part of this gala and with the Jazz Museum, which was my old office as well, you know, it's hard to walk away from great fun and education.
All right, thank you much. And over to Stephen for something completely different, of course, but we wish that the Symphony Chorus, some folks from the Symphony Chorus could be with us as they are annually, but we do have them on tape. But why don't you set up, once again, we're talking about the upcoming production of Handel's Messiah. It's really a staple in your season, isn't it, the Symphony Chorus of New Orleans?
We've done it almost every year with the exception of last year, and we're delighted to have the chorus back together and to be able to share it with the New Orleans community again on December 8th.
Very good. Well, before we go any further, though, let us show you a clip from 2019 in our studios of Handel's Messiah and the Symphony Chorus. us to taste, because we definitely want you to go to St. Mary's Assumption. What a wonderful backdrop, St. Mary's. A great decision, Stephen.
It's a beautiful church, and we're very grateful to be able to present the concert there.
Yeah. And tell us about the rest of the season. Are you still in the planning stages? I know everything has been such a tumble.
Well, Messiah was the last thing we had completely done before COVID hit, and we were within 10 days of doing Haydn's Creation when we had to pull the rug on that. So we're going to do Haydn's Creation in the spring. But for right now, we're concentrated on Messiah, December 8th, 7 p.m.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now, let's talk about you, Stephen. I know we're always talking about the symphony chorus, but you're a busy guy because you're also a Delgado. Tell us about that.
Yes, I'm the director of the honors program at Delgado, where I also teach in the music department. And it's where I've been since 1997. I love the place, and I love teaching there. I love our students and my colleagues.
Okay, well, thank you for all that you do. And once again, people can go to the Symphony Chorus website for more information. But now back over to Poppy.
Well, I have to give kudos to Jennifer Samuels, because she sent out the press release this week that she is continuing Will's effort. Of course, there is our friend Will Samuels, who passed away just a few months ago. And he's the founder of the King Cake Hub. His wife, Jennifer, and their daughter are carrying this on this year at the Zoni Mash Beer Project on South Broad is where you will find King Cake Hub. And also, big breaking news at the HNOC gift shop. They're also going to do a pop-up there in conjunction with making Mardi Gras exhibit that's going to happen. And the big news is, so the kickoff is January 6th at both locations. There'll be dozens and dozens of king cakes, coludas, canadas, Bywater Bakery, Gracious, Bittersweet, every day from January 6th. Open from 8:30 in the morning until 6 p.m. at night. And you can get king cakes via DoorDash delivery. But the big news right now is really you've got until December 1st to go online and join the King Cake Coterie, which again was a brilliant scheme of Will Samuels. This is the ultimate holiday gift for real king cake lovers. And basically, they're special exclusive cakes that you get every week through the carnival season. Regularly, this is $240, but they're offering it on special till December 1st for $200, and you'll get a special King Cake Hub t-shirt as well. So support the King Cake Hub. It's more important than ever. And kudos to the Samuels, who have made king cake more important, I believe, than it ever was in New Orleans.
Well, Poppy, that's such an interesting move, because I know we had gotten used to it at the Broad. But the Zoni Mash, for folks who aren't familiar with that, of course, is a brewery. You can go in there and sip different beers. But it is on Broad, Thalia, and it's right by the Sewage and Water Board treatment plant.
Exactly, right by that pumping station.
Yeah, ironically, where the Broad is also by another pumping station. So what do you know? But anyway, very good. Thank you. And now moving back over to Alan.
Well, because today was Thanksgiving, I wanted to sort of talk about some of the things I'm thankful for. I'm a little bit wistful because I'm recalling that it's about a year now that my dear friend in theater, Carol Sutton, passed away. And while I'm sad that she's gone, I'm really thankful for the many years we were able to talk with each other and to consider the theater landscape for both good and bad. And I wanted to also acknowledge two artistic directors who've left their post during this pandemic. The first one, of course, you see there, Maxwell Williams. Both of these created enormous art during their tenures. Maxwell was responsible for bringing us Something Rotten and A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, almost direct from Broadway. Again, we will miss having him at the helm at Le Petit. But again, we wanted to also acknowledge Aimée Hayes. Aimée guided Southern Rep, brought us Azul, August Osage County, the John Bigonet trilogy of Hurricane Katrina-related plays, Rising Water, Shotgun and Mold, and made new plays like Wolves a part of season after season.
Alan, with such style and grace.
Yes.
He was here a long time. And I know it was always challenging because she had to worry about the space. and
Yes.
having a theater space as well as the artistic direction.
And I might add, she did add quite a bit of her own industry and talent into the mix, too. And she performed a number of times in some of those plays as well, many times for Tennessee Williams, et cetera. So hopefully she's going to be in a good space and moving on. Also, I'm thankful for Anthony Bean, because what Anthony does every year is he teaches at-risk youth about theater during the summertime, and even when having to deal with COVID and using Zoom to get the message across. Thank you, Anthony. I'm also thankful to Patrick Gendusa, the dedicated chair of the Department of Theater and Dance at Loyola University. He managed to keep his students on track while practicing social distancing, and New Orleans is grateful he had some of the first live shows out thanks to Patrick. And lastly, I'm thankful for Ricky Graham, the king of New Orleans comedy, who continues to direct and perform the delight of audiences. Here he is some years ago with my own recently departed mother, who I'm thankful I was able to accompany to see really all of Ricky's shows. She just loved him. We knew Ricky since the longest time, and back when he was working with Becky and Freddie Palmisano. Again, thanks to Ricky, and again, I have proclaimed him, if you didn't hear it, the king of New Orleans comedy.
And back to Ricky just for a second before you proceed. And I have such good memories as a teenager, those Nord theater workshops under the direction of Ty Tracy, who we miss terribly. But I remember when Ricky was 16 years old, he had the lead, and he was painting and had designed the sets. So anyway, I got to say that.
Yeah. We love
Good
him hard, right, darling?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, I'm also thankful to Mark Cortali, because, without Mark, we wouldn't have any entertainment on Sunday nights worthwhile. And again, the Seth Rudetsky concert series, just so you'll know, last week was a blast with Andrea Burns. It was sort of like watching two people who were having a sleepover. Coming up this Sunday, though, will be Leslie Kritzer, who was so fantastic in Beetlejuice as Delia and Miss Argentina. And she's going to be on this Sunday. But then, because we won't be here to promote it next week, I want you to really go and check out José Llana, another friend of mine who starred in Here Lies Love and The King and I on Broadway and on the national tour. That's December the 5th. And then a former Elphaba from Wicked, Jessica Vosk, will be on the show on December the 12th. Check them out, the Seth concert series. It's going to be a blast.
It really is, and I've tuned in with those, and it's like $25, and you're getting, it's as if you're at Feinstein's in New York. It's a wonderful show, and Seth Rudetsky's so talented, and how they're doing that, and everything syncs with the piano.
Last year they were doing it remotely. This year now they're doing them in the same room. So that's really fantastic that they can sing together.
Thank you so much. And due to some special programming on December the 2nd, Steppin Out will not be with us on December 2nd because of Ving and Frank Sinatra, that is. So we understand that. But we'll be back on December the 9th. But we have quite the group of picks this week, because I'm trying to cover the next 2 weeks. So next Tuesday, November 30th, is Giving Tuesday, a day when many nonprofits ask for support, including WYES. So go to wyes.org/support, givingtuesday.org for also the website there too. Lots of great items for auction for the Tennessee Williams and New Orleans Literary Festival auction, including restaurant and hotel gift certificates and lunch with me and Errol at Ralph's on the Park. Go to TennesseeWilliams.net or the bid pal address that you see for more information, and bid high and bid often. Author Roy Anderson signs his new book, New Orleans Disasters, on Saturday at noon at the Catholic Bookstore. At 4:30, though, he'll be at Kingfish Cider on Iris Avenue in Metairie, and at 6:30 at the same place, he has many documentaries, and he'll show his documentary on the tragic Pan Am Flight 759. The book is available on Amazon and, of course, local bookstores as well. And now, over to Poppy for her picks of the week.
Jazz Brunch has returned to Antoine's Restaurant every Sunday from 10:30 till 2 p.m. So if you're not joining me at Drag Brunch this Sunday, don't miss Jazz Brunch at Antoine.
Okay, Alan.
Don't forget. I'm trying to blow it. The Ten Commandments hike is tomorrow. Join me at St. Andrew's Episcopal at 10 o'clock. If you want, you can walk in and join the fun. We'll go to 10 different houses of worship, and each will have a 10 Commandment there to be spoken of. Meanwhile, the LPO is having Samir Patel as their guest conductor for a program of traditional music of Christmas, and the Fraser Singers will be on hand doing the Handel Messiah and so many other things that are traditional for Christmas. Check it out, and I'll see you at the theater.
All righty. Sophie, one more thing to add about Supernova?
Well, yeah, come on out. It's we're really lucky that the Greenway has spurred all this small business development, and that small businesses have helped the Greenway thrive. And so if you give to Supernova, you can get these doubloons to exchange for all these perks at fantastic businesses up and down the Greenway, from Back in Town Coffee Parlor to Hey Cafe to the Bean Gallery, Ralph's on the Park, so many more. So please come out to this free event and support the Greenway.
That's a great idea. Thank you. Sunpie.
So this weekend after Thanksgiving on the 27th, you can come up and check me out at Doseffi's all the way uptown playing music at 9 o'clock. And also on December 6th at the Chicky-Wawa is open, 7 to 9 Blue Monday. When was the last time you came out for Blue Monday Blues and Zydeco set? So we'll be at Chicky-Wawa.
That's great news that Chicky-Wawa is back open, too. That's something I'm thankful for. Many, many things, but that's one of them. Thank you. And over to Stephen.
Folks looking for tickets to Symphony Chorus full evening presentation of Messiah can find them on our website, symphonychorus.org. And that's also where you can find information if you'd like to audition to sing with the chorus when we do the Haydn creation in the spring.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephen. And the rest of my picks, Dr. Stephen Hales will be signing his brand new book called Rex, 150 Years of the School of Design. It's gorgeous. And that's going to be on Tuesday, November 30th, beginning at 5 p.m. And it's a Garden District bookshop. There'll be a reception, and the shops at the Rink will be open late. Walter Isaacson wrote the preface to the book, and he'll also be there. Go to gardendistrictbookshop.com to purchase a ticket to this event. The Louisiana Creole Research Association, La Creole, will present its 17th annual presentation, a Zoom webinar called Storytelling versus Telling Stories, documenting our truer Creole history. That's Saturday, December 4th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I've attended some of the sessions. They're fascinating. Go to lacreole.org for more details. The Louisiana History Galleries are now open at the Historic New Orleans Collection starting Friday. This is at 533 Royal. We're talking about over 13 rooms of amazing exhibits. I've so enjoyed it over the years, and it's free. Such a deal. Artist Brenda Dell's artworks focusing on the fairgrounds will be shown at the Area Dante Gallery. It's in the Lanyap Room, and that's on December the 4th. I love her rendition of Fairgrounds Bugle, longtime Fairgrounds Bugle, Les Colonello. It's just gorgeous. And, of course, we're so glad that the fairground's open. And longtime ceramicist KCT Willems, KC, will have a Christmas sale on December 4th and 5th at 530 Jefferson Avenue, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and 11 to 5 p.m. on Sunday. His wife, Connie, will be there selling her jewelry. Love her jewelry. Look at that. I love an original Casey Willems drawing right here. And isn't that great? Thank you all so very much. We sure appreciate you watching. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you all, my pals. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Steppin' Out is made possible in part by Susie and Pierre G. Villery.
With a lifetime of passion for public television, we're pleased to help underwrite Steppin' Out.
Please join us in supporting WYES-TV.
Rouse's is proud of the creativity and the unparalleled entertainment in New Orleans, and honored to highlight it with their sponsorship of Steppin' Out on WYES.